Hey guys, what's going on? Set 5 here, and today I'm bringing you guys some NBA on NBC. And so I decided I'm going to choose the Clippers for this one because I saw someone mention that. So I didn't know if it was just trying to play them, because trying to play a specific team is kind of difficult in this game because it just chooses by random. However, I can be any team I want. So, but you know, I'll only be controlling my own personal guy. However, the Clippers really don't have many players. They have, they have a few. They have, they only have like 4, which some of these teams I don't understand why they don't have some players, like, because this was made in '99, so, they have, Allen Iverson in here, which I saw, but, and then some of them, like, even though they show them on the roster, I can't choose them. Like, they had Akeem, I can't choose Akeem. I think they had Charles Barkley as well. This was when they were both on the when Charles Barkley was on the Rockets. I couldn't see him there, but you can see here, like, look at this. There's nobody. I'll go with Lamar Odom, why not? But, yeah, anyways, today I wanted to talk about the draft and kind of my thoughts on it and things like that, and then you guys can leave your thoughts down in the comments as well. So my thoughts on the draft, I think the first few picks were kind of predicted in some circumstances, because the first pick was just pretty much either Andrew Wiggins, Jabari Parker, like the first 3 were Andrew Wiggins, Jabari Parker, or Joel Embiid, and, of course it went in that order. But, the Cavaliers, you didn't know who they're going to pick. You were thinking, first Joel Embiid was the pick, but with him being injured, you didn't know what his situation was going to be. Was he going to be, be picked first, or the Cavs were going to take him even though he was injured? Or were they going to go with Andrew Wiggins or Jabari Parker and kind of be certain of what they can do and things like that, and, how their injuries, in terms of their durability, how they stand in that area. So I was thinking about it, and I thought they were going to pick up Joel Embiid, to be honest. But after looking at it, or after I guess they took a look at it further, they decided to pick up Andrew Wiggins, which I think was still a good option for them, and I think could possibly draw more attention to LeBron. I'm just saying. And then also I have some else to get to about, the whole LeBron situation in a second. But, going through, again, it was Jabari Parker afterwards because he really wanted to go to the Bucks, and the Bucks really wanted either Wiggins or Parker. I think they wanted Parker a lot more, and I think actually he wanted to play there because if I'm not mistaken, he, according to some news reports, he bombed the Cavaliers, the workouts, because I guess he just didn't want to go to the Cavaliers, and he said he really wanted to go to the Bucks, and someone mentioned, like, it was on Twitter, it's like, I wonder why, and they showed a picture of the Bucks, the general, what's it called? And by the way, okay, that shot, I don't know, this game, like, it's so, like I said, it's hard to do with the keyboard. It's really confusing still to me. This is only my second game, but it's just really, annoying having to deal with the keyboard and all that. I just don't know what to do about it. But, hey, stuff happens. I'm trying to get used to it a little more. I don't have, like, a Nintendo 64 USB controller or anything like that to deal with, and I really don't need to buy one. So, yeah, anyways, people were saying, like, oh, I wonder why he wanted to go to the Bucks, and they showed the, I believe it was the owner or the general manager's daughter, who was pretty hot, and she was there for the lottery, the draft lottery, and so, yeah, they were saying, like, I wonder why, and they showed her, and I was like, well, I guess, that's his option, whatever. I guess, if he wants to try and make the Bucks a better franchise, or go there just because, of the hot daughter, I don't know, go ahead, it's his choice. But then later on, the Sixers picked up Joel Embiid, who was pretty confused on being picked. He was like, oh, like, what happened? And then he showed another picture, and it was like, this is my real happy draft day face or whatever, because, like, at that point he was smiling. But, like, when he first, like, got picked, because he wasn't at the place at the time because he had surgery and he wasn't allowed to fly, and I think here, I don't know, sometimes that happens. It's a glitch where I believe they shot and they drained a 3, but what's it called? They got the ball back, but I got the points for it. I don't know, it's weird. And sometimes that happens. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know what it was, but You know, he was just like I don't know if he didn't want to go to the Sixers or what happened, but you know, he's gonna be a big man. I think him and Nerlens Noel, when they come back, I think Nerlens Noel is gonna be still considered as a rookie since he didn't play at all this rookie season. So he could still potentially get Rookie of the Year, because that's how some players some players are. I believe Blake Griffin was the same way. I think he won Rookie of the Year, if I'm not mistaken, his second year, because he was out his first year after being injured in camp. I think with like a torn ACL or whatever it was. But I mean, it's still pretty interesting to see how what the Sixers are gonna do. Dang it! I keep on getting my buttons mixed up. All right, it looks like he's on fire. Oh, geez, no. Yeah, when you're on fire in this game, you get to goaltend everything, and they don't call you on it. But it's only for that player specifically. It's not for the for both you and your teammate. Going back anyways, you know, a lot of other people, you know, the Celtics, I'll go on to that, I'll skip Dante Exum, but the Celtics picked up Marcus Smart, who, you know, a lot of people are saying, oh, are they giving up Rondo now because they've got Marcus Smart, who's kind of similar. You know, they both are pretty lengthy. They're both, you know, point guard. They're both decent-sized point guards. Marcus Smart is built like a linebacker. You know, he's pretty big. So, you know, they didn't know what was going to happen, but Danny Ainge, I believe he's, the VP or whatever he is, he's part of the basketball operations anyway. He said that they were going to keep Rondo as well, so, and I think they said they're going to put Marcus at the 3, so, I mean, I feel like this is going to be a little weird, because I'm pretty sure he's 6'3", if not, he's 6'6", if I'm not mistaken, but I'm pretty sure he's not, I don't think he's that big that he could play as a small forward, but, you know, it happens. So they said they're going to try and run. They're keeping Rondo as well. A lot of people were thinking they were going to give him up because they picked up Marcus Smart. But yeah, they're going to keep. Looks like they're going to keep Rondo. But you know, I was thinking like if they still need to, like they could trade Rondo for good pieces around to have around Marcus Smart at that point, or they could trade Marcus Smart. So we don't know what'll happen. And god dang it! Oh, and I still hit it. So, you know, we'll see where that goes. A lot throughout the draft, though. There was a lot of stupid picks, I think, like past 15. You know, and some people were picked late that were huge steals. I think Zach LaVine might have been. I don't know if he was that far to be a steal, because I think he was still a lottery pick, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, he was pretty mad when he got picked. He's like, fuck me, finally. Like, I don't know if he was just like he went to a team he didn't want to go to, or he finally got picked because he was like, oh, what the heck, you know, he should have been picked a while ago, which I think is a little bit immaturity, saying, like, doing that. Like, I know some people, players may think that, but you don't express it like that. Because you're kind of showing off, like, what the heck, I should have been picked. I'm better than all these guys. I should have been picked in, like, the top 5, whatever. So that's that, you know. But like I said, throughout the second half of the first round, you know, there's a lot of weird picks. Like, why did they pick these guys? There's still good picks like Clay Anthony early. Kyle Anderson, who didn't go until the Spurs, which that's going to be interesting to see what the Spurs do with him. They're going to make him pretty damn good, because I think, you know, that was a good steal. And, all right, look. Oh, geez, was that the final? Oh my god. I didn't know that was the last shot, but I guess it was, and we won with the buzzer beater. Awesome. Alright, let's see this question real quick. Who did the Detroit Pistons beat in the 1989 finals? That is the Lakers, no doubt. But anyways, guys, yeah, so also just real quick, the second round also was pretty interesting. I was waiting until Clay Anthony early, and Glenn Robinson got picked. And I was a little disappointed when Glenn Robinson got picked to the T-Wolves, because that was the one team I didn't want him to go to. Every team drafting, I was like, pick him up, pick him up. They kept on skipping, and T-Wolves, I was like, I don't think they should pick him up. They picked him up, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But, you know, because he's from my region, so that's why I kind of, like, voted for him to go to a good team. But, you know, stuff happens. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe. And also follow me on Twitter for up-to-date information on what's going on with my channel and things like that. And also, there's going to be a link on the screen right now for my previous video. You guys can go check that out. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Again, let's see, Anelka. Alright, getting Sigarni, I think that's how you pronounce it, but yeah, so, and a couple of dupes here.